Hey everyone, it's Maddie from Peace, Love, and Tea Leaves, and this is my first YouTube video. Okay, so it's not my first video, but it's my first video on crystals. Today we're going to be talking all about fire agate, and I actually just bought my first fire agate today, and I did a shit ton of research on it, so now I'm excited to share with you all. Okay, but seriously, as a witch, I have always felt a calling towards herbs, whether that's herbal teas, herbal medicine, working with herbs in my craft, creating salves, all sorts of things like that. Salves, I call them salves, whatever. But lately I've been feeling a calling towards crystals, and I'm not sure why, but I'm going to go with that. So the first crystal I bought was red jasper, but I'll get into that on a totally different episode. Today we're going to be talking all about fire agate. So here's the fire agate that I just bought. Let me see if I can get it in the light. It's a very beautiful little stone, usually very little. And it's kind of brownish and it looks almost a flame, right? Fire agate is great for passions, obviously. I mean, fire, it's all about passions, right? So fire agate is great for creativity and re-sparking creativity if you're struggling with writer's block, or you're an author or an artist and you're struggling with, inspiration. Fire agate is a great one. It's also a great protective stone. And as I was doing my research on this, someone described it as a huge warm fire in the middle of a dark forest. So you're surrounded by the dark forest. It's kind of scary, right? There's creatures in the woods and you can hear them, but what's keeping them at bay is the large fire, the large campfire that you're standing in front of, or you're sitting in front of. You're sitting there and it's keeping the animals at bay. It's also keeping you warm. It's a very warm stone. And with this being great for protection, first of all, I'm filming this in the middle of December. So fire agate, fire is just so comforting right now, especially with it being super cold. So like if I were to wear this for protection or have it on me for protection, what I would do is just imagine being surrounded by a warm, comforting fire all around. Not burning, but warm and comforting and inviting. And it's just very protective. It's also great for grounding, as well as making you kind of realize like your own, not passions, but making you realize your own, like, the positivity about yourself. Like, let's say you're struggling with self-confidence issues. This is a great stone for that because it's going to light that spark back inside you. That comes along with the creativity, but also with the self-love and the self-image issues. We need that spark inside us. We need it. So I would highly recommend this stone. If you feel a calling to the fire agate, or if this video has, sparked something inside you, maybe look into getting this stone, and working with this stone. I've been working with the dragons lately, or not necessarily working with the dragons, but feeling a calling to them and doing a lot of research on them. So I'm not really surprised that fire agate is what, called to me today. But yeah, I would highly suggest this stone if you're working with dragons or fire spirits. Maybe use it as a representation of the element fire. But anyway, if you feel any sort of connection to this stone, or this video has sparked something inside you, look into getting this crystal. It's not the most expensive. I paid $3 for this little stone. I'm going to be able to wear it on my neck. I'm sure you can find it at a crystal shop. Don't expect to find really big crystals because it's usually in really small form. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you work with fire agate, or if this is your first time hearing it, if you feel a calling to it. I'm very interested to hear other people's thoughts on this crystal.